All right, it's 6 o'clock. We're going to start our day out today with a public hearing.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
There's
What?
Nothing, sorry, I was thinking out loud.
Really? Sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah, I just meant, I think that's our applicant.
As long as you don't tell any secrets.
The purpose of the hearing is to hear any representation from the public with regards to variation application 2018-03 submitted by Priority Permits to vary the maximum number of signs on a building from 2 to 5 and the maximum sign surface of 64 square feet to 478.49 square feet. Proper notice has been given. People have pictures. Is there anyone here? On the variation?
Do you want to say anything about?
I think everything's in the permit. Do you need me to say anything?
Not really.
No, just so long as there's representation here.
Yeah.
That's my big thing. Any questions of council? Any comments from council?
No, it's very clear.
Pardon me?
Did existing signs all have variations already? Variances done?
What signs?
That's what this is.
Yeah, they're doing all at one time.
Because there were 4 already.
That's what this is all about.
Yeah. So they're putting
So-
total
To
square
legalize
footage
the
together and asking
existing
for a
signs.
variation.
So, okay, so they had signs that technically weren't allowable by the law?
Technically, yes,
Okay,
but
thank you.
it's hard to get
And now they are.
it's hard to get people here on a perfect time schedule to move things and get things done. We were just talking about that earlier today, Randy. Any other comments? All right, then I will adjourn the hearing. All right, so we'll call the meeting to order, Town Council for May 28th, 2018. Number 2 on the agenda, the adoption of the agenda, please, by resolution.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Commodore, be it resolved the agenda be adopted as presented.
Any comments? On the question, all in favor? That is carried. All right, confirmation of minutes, please.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Commodore, be it resolved the minutes of the regular council meeting, the committee of the whole of May 14th, 2018, the public hearing and the special meeting of May 23rd, 2018, be hereby approved, all statutory declarations having been complied with.
Right. Any discussion? All the question, all in favor? That is carried. Just be a moment. Can move on to citizens period. Okay, we are going at breakneck speed here. CAO's report, please.
Sorry, my apologies, this is the old report that's in here. But I will highlight that museum is hosting some of the school groups, minor repairs carried out at Discovery Room at museum. They're preparing for a database upgrade. Airport Technologies will be in to finish the installation of the joystick by the month's end. This is for the new sweeper. The date is wrong on the top, it's not here. Quality Assurance Program audit is set for the airport for June 7th. Fuel sales are slowly increasing as bombers are stationed back for the summer. Installation of security cameras at the terminal are now complete. Front desk positions at the Wellness Center are finally in full complementary. Full-time lifeguard position at the pool is filled in for the interim. Recreation Director and CAO attended Labor Law Accommodations course. Lots of staff orientations going on for summer student and summer term positions. Dance recital held May 12th, over 420 in attendance. Summer programs commencing for ball and soccer. Kids of Steel is set for June 2nd if there's enough registrants. I know this morning when I was at the Wellness Center at 9:30, there weren't enough registrants at that time. Maybe there is by now. I will let you guys know in the morning via email.
It was on Facebook.
Was it?
Yeah,
It's
looking for
been
more
advertised like crazy, it's just, maybe it's bad timing, I'm not sure, but the last couple of years, we've been struggling to operate. Practicum mechanic student is working well at the garage. Frozen water lines and repairs, believe it or not, are still ongoing in the Public Works Department. Sweeping program in full swing, maintenance work and dust control on LaRose is something we're working with. Pothole patching and back lane pothole filling underway. Working on driveway applications for the lake lots. Unsightly property letters going out. New pump installed in Deepwell. Lots of complaints regarding dogs, neighbors, garbage, trees, dust, etc. It's spring, or starting summer. Building permits are starting to come in, and April was a tough month for fire calls. We had quite a few. And that's it.
Okay. Any questions from the CEO?
That's the one that's in there.
This was,
Pardon me?
Randy had said that this was, the wrong one was in there.
Yeah,
That's
I got the right report.
The one's in there, it just has the wrong
I think
date.
the date is confused me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I mean,
Yeah.
the thing, yeah. It's-
Okay, good.
You're freaking me out, you're reading it.
Yeah.
Wrong
Okay.
report, you were reading the right things.
Yeah.
Thank you, Randy. Item number 6, bylaws, 6.1, 2018 financial plan, the tax levy. Yeah, second reading.
It's you.
Second reading, okay.
Moved by myself, second by Councillor Gibb, resolved that the bylaw number 4579, being a bylaw of the Town of the Paul to impose and levy property taxes of the Town of the Paul for the 2018 fiscal year, be read a second time.
Any discussion? Councillor Rock.
Just that I'm still concerned about the process we use and how we arrive at these things. We spend a lot of time taking small numbers away from our volunteer groups and whatnot, and then, but we're still spending millions, and it keeps rolling up every year. I've long said I would like to see council actually sit down and look at the budget line by line, if you will, because I think it's important that we fully understand. So I'll be voting against them all.
Anybody else want to comment?
No comment from me.
At the budget meetings I were at, we looked at line by line, so I'll be voting for it. Okay, call the question. All in favor? Opposed, if any? Okay, it's carried. Third reading, please.
Resolved, moved by myself, second by Councillor Gibb, Alan Gibb, sorry, geez. Resolved that bylaw number 4579, being a bylaw of the Town of the Paul to impose and levy property taxes of the Town of the Paul for the 2018 fiscal year, be read a third time and be passed.
Thank you. Any discussion? Call the question. It's a third reading, so it's a recorded vote. Councillor Commodore?
Yes.
Councillor Ford is absent. Councillor Gibb?
Aye.
Councillor Frost?
Aye.
Councillor Rock?
Nay.
Councillor Zelinski is absent, and I say yea, so it's 4-1. It's carried. All right, let us move along. Pardon me? I did. Oh, yeah. There. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to committees. 7.11, Public Works closure of the walking path.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock, whereas in June of 2017, a group of concerned citizens requested that the walking path between Harvey Place, Cudmore Crescent, and Traeger Drive be closed. And whereas on December 11th, 2017, Council approved policy PW-322, evaluation and process of a walking path closure to deal with these types of requests. And whereas policy PW-322 included an application fee of $500. And whereas the same group of concerned citizens would like to finalize the process of closing the above mentioned walking paths. Therefore, be it resolved that Council authorize the waiving of the $500 application fee with regards to policy PW-322 as this request initiated the development of policy PW-322.
Any discussion? Councillor Rock.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the waiving of a fee of a brand new policy, and it's one that we don't expect to use it a lot. I don't think there's going to be a big run on closing walkways around the town. But I think when we put these things in place, we need to apply them accordingly, and also, given the budget we just passed and how much we need the money, I don't think we should turn around and just give it away. And I think that's what you're doing by doing this.
Any other comments? Call the question, all in favor? Against? Carried 4-1. All right, next one, 7.4.1, AMM June District Meeting.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock. Be it resolved that council authorize Mayor Scott to attend the AMM June District Meeting in Swan River on June 8th, 2018.
Thank you. Any discussion? Councillor Rock.
Just for clarification, it's the meetings in Swan because the one for our area is in Churchill, and we weren't able to go. It's a cost factor, but we can get the same material in Swan for the most part. So.
Which is exactly what we discussed at Committee of the Whole. Perfect. Anything else? All right, call the question. All in favor? Excellent. 5-1. 5-0. All right. 7.4.2, summer meeting dates.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock. Be it resolved that council authorize the following changes to meeting date from July 9th and 16th to July 18th, and from August 13th and 27th to August 22nd.
Great. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All in favor? It is carried. All right. 7.4.3, Library Board appointments.
Moved by Councillor Rock, seconded by Councillor Crost. Resolved that council reappoint Emma Halpin to the Paw Regional Library Board for a term to expire January 31st, 2019.
Any discussion? Great to have Emma back. All in favor? It is carried. Payroll and accounts.
Moved by Councillor Rock, seconded by Councillor Crost. Resolved that council authorize the following accounts. Payroll period number 9 in the amount of $99,846.10. General checks number 20864 to 20998 in the amount of $623,047.52. And EFTs in the amount of $158,998.95.
Any discussion? Call the question. All in favor? It is carried. All right, oops. 7.5.1, management salaries.
Moved by Councillor Rock, seconded by Councillor Crost. Resolved that council authorize the cost of living allowance increase as per Statistics Canada Consumer Price Index for Manitoba attached based on 2017 rates as at a rate of 2.4% effective January 1, 2018 for non-unionized full-time permanent employees of the Town of the Paw as per discussion during the in-camera portion of the May 14th, 2018 Committee of the Whole meeting.
Any discussion? Call the question. All in favor? It's carried. We have the minutes from Destination North.
Can I just say that we did pass a resolution that the other town-funded entities would also send their board minutes, and to date, I believe, again, the museum and the Destination Marketing Committee are the only committees and boards that have been sending their minutes in, so that would be the CDC, the library, the recycling center, all of those minutes we should be receiving as information.
Museum Board, Councillor Rock.
Minutes have come in, but the next meeting will be in the second week of June.
Okay. Chamber of Commerce, Councillor Commodore.
We had a meeting on last Thursday. We had 2 speakers. We had Mr. Alan Gibb there and Gilbert Valentine that spoke to us about the CDC.
I can hardly hear a word you're saying. I'm listening carefully.
Are you reading my lips? We had 2 speakers at the Chamber of Commerce meeting. We had Alan Gibb and Kimberly Valentine speaking. And then we had Kelly, can't remember his last name, but Kelly Heap spoke to us. We went over the trade show, which was very good this year. Maybe a little bit down, but not terribly. And we're looking forward to doing it next year. And then we did some internal housekeeping. And we have 1 more meeting, and then we'll stop for the summer.
Okay. Sustainable Forest, Councillor Rock.
Yes, we had a tentative meeting on May the 17th, and it was basically general business as usual, except there was one plaque that was presented to the organization, and it was presented from the Program for the Endorsement of Forest Certification. I took a picture of it, and I'll just read it off. PEFC, which is the Program for the Endorsement of Forest Certification Canada, Stewardship Award, presented to Forest Management License Area 2 SFM Committee for outstanding leadership and dedication to the sustainable forest management, May 2018. This was presented to the chair of the organization, John Dunford, and he attended our meeting on the 17th to provide that. It's representative of the last 18 or 20 years of this group working. So I'll just pass it around if people want to have a look at it.
Okay. Thank you. Citizens on Patrol, Councillor Commodore.
We had no meeting since the last one, and we have shut down for the summer, and we will be reconvening in the fall.
Okay, thank you. CDC, Councillor Gibb.
We had a meeting last Thursday. We also had a presentation from Kelly Heap, which is, he's with Employment Training and Trade, I believe,
Yes, okay.
or whatever the department's called now. So that was good. Again, we didn't have quorum, so we didn't pass any resolutions, but we're working on a sharing agreement with the RM, similar to what we have with the town of the Paw, since they're a funding partner now as well. And we previously had done a presentation to them, so thought it was only right that we follow the same sort of course of action every quarter, update them. Also, the 2017 audited statements were presented, and we're going to have to approve those by email so they can get off to the accountant.
Okay. Kelsey Klein District, we haven't had a meeting, and there hasn't been a meeting with the Kelsey School Division either.
Destination marketing.
It's here, the minutes are here.
Oh, those are from our last meeting.
Okay, well, tell us more, please.
Okay, so again, July 15th is our intake date. Kim did put together a presentation for any service groups or community groups that are interested in funding with the application deadline coming up. She's available to come to you and do the presentation to answer any questions you might have, give you more information about the grant. We will have Travel Manitoba and McKim Marketing here on June the 4th to put together a place branding strategy and campaign for the Tri-Council. We passed a resolution at our last meeting to give $25,000 to the spray park, so that was pretty exciting. Council's resolution coming in. The DMC had tabled their application in the past, so we were able to vote on it, and it was a unanimous vote. And that's it.
Citizens period. All right, I have a...
Don't forget
Did we,
unfinished business.
number 8?
2 more.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're quite right. Unfinished business. United Steelworkers resolution, please.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock. Be it resolved that Council authorize the Mayor and the Assistant Chief Administrative Officer to sign the collective agreement with United Steelworkers Local Number 7106 for a 4-year term commencing January 1st, 2017 to December 31st, 2020, as per discussion during the in-camera portion of the April 23rd, 2018 Committee of the Whole meeting.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at all this. Any discussion? Call the question. All in favor?
I was just going to say I'm glad we have more than a 1-year agreement.
I think we're done union negotiations for a few months.
Yay, a few years, 3 more years.
At least one. 2019's only next year. And then 2020 will be right around the
Thanks for
corner.
pointing
I'm
that out.
sorry. 18 months. You have 18 months of this.
I think we can adjourn to committee of the whole then, right?
No, we have one more.
One more?
8.2.
I should put my glasses on, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Funding contribution, sorry.
It's okay. Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Rock. Be it resolved that council authorize the signing of funding agreement with the Government of Canada and the Town of The Pas as it relates to a funding contribution for 2018 for a coalition between the Town of The Pas and the Pasquac Nation.
Yeah.
And then that needs to go down to Alan too, he needs to sign. Not those, the next one, sorry. That one
job.
right there needs to go
Not
down.
bad, eh? I should take up
So it's
curling.
curling.
Tim Allen.
Very good then. Any discussion on this? Call a question? All in favor? Okay. Oh yeah, look at that.
I know, they're so fancy.
Okay, hurry hard. All right, can we adjourn to committee of the whole now? Perfect, thank you.
Motion to
All right,